Alright, so a little story. I'm over here in traffic and I'm just thinking, trying to, remember my brother. My brother passed away when I was 15 years old. He committed suicide and committed suicide. We never knew why. We never knew we could have done anything. The dude was the life of the party, man. The dude was outgoing, or as far as we could tell, outgoing, fucking friendly. Everybody loved my brother, man. Everybody. My brother was one of the greatest people I've ever met. And he committed suicide. Prior to all of this, I was a rebellious little shit, like wanted to get in gangs, wanted to fucking separate myself from the family, wanted to run away, all that stupid bullshit that you fucking go through as a teenager. But after this happened, it all changed, obviously. My family got a little more segregated. My parents, my mom separated, not physically but emotionally. My oldest brother left, completely vanished. And my younger brother and I, we became our own little pair. Like, I try to, protect them as much as I could, But anyways, so long story short, this is where I want to get to with this rambling. The fact that I started doing drugs, the fact that I started drinking, the fact that I derailed my life for so many years, it wasn't because of my brother. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm a shithead. That's not on him. But I wanted to numb the fucking pain, man. The fucking pain. It sucked. It really sucked to be without him. And so I started drinking. I started being, a little more of a shithead. And I didn't want to smoke. I didn't want to do drugs. I was, I knew that was, a limit I didn't want to cross. But then I got into a relationship. I got into a pretty serious relationship, I would think, with this chick for 4 years. Shortly after that, I met her like maybe when I was 16, 17, and we went out until I was 21-ish. And she was amazing. She was everything I could ever have wished for. And then, because she moved away and because we were both immature, mainly me, I'll take the blame. I know I was fucked up in the head. I didn't know how to be without attention that I had received from her. So I wasn't adjusted. That's just the gist of it. I was not adjusted, and I hadn't dealt with my demons, and so I pushed her away. It fucked with her. I wouldn't blame her. I don't blame her. But anyways, shortly after that, I began smoking weed, and weed is, now. This is maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago. Weed was not that, I guess socially accepted as it is now. It's 2018, everybody sees it as Oh, it was only 8 years ago. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like, no, shit, dude. 8 years ago, people were like, weed is the devil, you know, don't fucking smoke that shit. And it's true. I grew up with that idea, you know, like, don't fucking smoke that. And so, she left. Well, we separated and we stopped, you know. I told her, you know, let's stop talking, you know. I can't be your friend. That friends with your exes doesn't work for me. It fucks with your head, man. It fucks with your head. Regardless who it is, you know, there's always a residual little fucking speck of, you know, like, let me be in that. Let me be in there so I could win him back, whatever that bullshit is, that stupid mentality. I didn't want that. I didn't want that for myself. So I started smoking, started doing harder shit, started doing ecstasy, started doing whatever was available, and it numbed me. It numbed the fuck out of me, man. Alcohol, drugs, the parties, the, you know, just the illusion of being someone else helped to get away from the idea that I had two wonderful people in my life, and I had either pushed them away, or I had never been enough for them to open up to me. And that shit was it. Like, I wanted those feelings to go away. And now I'm 29, and I look back at it, I'm like, fuck, dude. What they say about drugs and alcohol, how we all use them to numb pains or like deal with certain, you know, demons in our life, it's true. It's fucking true, man. We want to just get away from it, man. I mean, regardless of how much you drink, don't drink excessively, man. Just I still have issues with alcohol. I'll admit that. I to this day, I should not be drinking, but I'm more reasonable. I'm more like, you know, if I'm at a party or something and I hang out with, you know, so and so, yes, fuck yeah, we're getting fucked up. But if I'm, you know, hanging out with the family and we're just chit-chatting, I can just simply drink 1 or 2, maybe 3, but I'll keep it social. Don't pass that point, man. Don't fucking pass that point. Deal with those demons. Deal with them sober, man. Because fucking dealing with them, not even dealing with them, just getting away from them like that, you lose time, man. You lose so much time with the people you love, the people that love you. You lose so much time growing up, because that shit doesn't let you grow up, man. That stuff, it keeps you at a level, and it just keeps you at that level where you just don't feel anything. And it's good and all, because you don't want to be in pain, but that pain, dude, it fucking helps. It's helpful. You know, live in the pain for a second. It's not that bad. You'll get through it. I had my moments where I didn't feel like I could get through it, but I think right now is one of my loneliest moments in my life. I have friends, I have family, but I do not reach out to them because I don't know. It's not the stigma. I'm open about my depression. I'm open about my thoughts. But we all have shit going on, man. And We all have our shit. Like, we all have our things. And just fucking sucks that you can't open up to your best pal or your best friend, like best girl that you know. Because what's gonna happen, dude? What's in 2 weeks they're gonna fucking forget because they're gonna have so much shit going on, and it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter that you open up to them. At least that's how I think it. I don't know, man.